quick update on the buckings that we've been working on. We've been going for quite a while on these buckings, several different designs. We've been talking to several different factories. It was always difficult to find the right material, the right company who could really take the design and produce a decent sample from it in a material that we quite like. And I think everyone is kind of like the traditional maple leaf material, which is this one here. It's like a really nice sturdy material that, all right, it's not perfect, it will rip, it will tear, you will, on some of the macarons the little patch does sort of flare up, but it's a decent material. And when you compare it to a silicon, these do tend to this material here, which is like what they call like a EPDM material. It's like a basic, I mean, they're all rubbers, but this is generally referred to as EPDM, and this is referred to as silicon. And you see we've got a transparent ZCI one here, and this is a sample that they same bucking they made, but in silicon. They never, for me anyway, and from what I've been talking to a lot of other customers as well, never quite reached the same level of reliability. Not reliability in shooting, but reliability in tearing. And as you see, you can put them in. A lot of people put them in, take them out with quite a lot of force. They might be dry when they come out. You're going to have them tear, whatnot. So we finally got some samples that we're happy with, which has been great. We've got a company making some Omega nubs as well, and when we're going to be selling these, they're going to come as a pair. So you buy that, you get one of these as well, which is fantastic. And we're going to perhaps have two different hardnesses of this. We have like a hard and a soft one, maybe to make it easy for people to understand. They're making the samples that we got sent is that's a 70, and that's an 80. So we kept the sort of colours in line with what everything, just so that we don't confuse people. A few little design changes here. We've got like a slightly thicker ribbed outside, just to give it that little bit more stability. We've got in the inside, you've got this quite large patch, similar to the MR bucking, but ours has got like a slight bevel on this edge. It's very difficult to see on here. We might increase that a little bit more, but a very slight bevel on here to allow the BB to go in. The lips are slightly shorter as well. There's a bevel on the inside of the edge. What else to say? One thing is, I've slowly getting around to testing these. Tested this one, and this one with a 260 in a ZCI in a barrel, and the retro arms hop, and I was getting amazing results. Yeah, pretty much exactly. I didn't think it would be that good. I thought, well, maybe it will sit somewhere just below the maple leaf. But funnily enough, I got an extra 15 feet per second increase over the MR one that I tested as well at the same time. So that's interesting. Obviously, you're not going to get that on every build. Every build is different. Every hop chamber, that different hop brand is different, so you're always going to get slightly different results. But I just thought you might like to see these. We're hoping to get these tested by the end of this week. Then if they're working out well, we can just get rid of a few sort of, these have got mold lines on the outside, so we want to try and eliminate those if we can. But we'll try to get these tested. Once we can get these tested, we can get the production sorted, and then we can get them made and getting shipped over here, and we'll give them away quite cheaply for the first 3 or 6 months, so that everyone can just try them and see what they think.